Sanibonani sinibukele ku-Daily Thetha no-SABC Mzansi for sure igama lami Kini Shandu and namhlanje siphinde sabuya futhi sizokhuluma indaba ehlukahlukene uyazi mase sikhuluma solala kuyo yonke ama-platform ongaswacabanga Facebook, Twitter, Instagram siyafonelwa into esenzayo namhlanje sikhuluma about isimo somzimba wakho nokudla okudlayo the topic sivele sayithema sathi you are what you eat ngempela you what you eat
Kimatate. Hello South Africa. Nakalileke Tumelo. Sihloko sama Thomo saka Mothotoane la tseba every Monday to Thursday. Renalile of course at 11 a.m. Gona mo gae mo SABC 1 Mzansi for sure. And lokhonile we are talking about jejelong gore the consumer. Gona na ba mbara itumina ke jela magunya, ke jela magobe, ke jela motogo and I still look good. I still look skinny. Akena mathata. Gona ba mbara yosa kinto me metabolism yaka yang sokocha because whatever I eat it actually shows in my curves or it shows in my thighs and I need to do something about it. And ikinokuna la ba complain about eating healthy Tumelo, it's very costly.
Abanye futhi baphika lo abanye baphika bathi no ungakwazi ukuthi healthy ekubeni futhi ukhipha imali encane because mawuziyela nje market lapho uthatha lokho okuthengayo ama veg ama fruit nalokho akudingi ukuthi uzokhipha imali eningi but wena Tumi uyazi ukuthi labantu enithenga ezitolo ezithize
wazori ke ngare phone wena re botsa gore wena o reka kae di fruits and vegetables tshagago. You can call us live in studio on 011-339-1315 or let's about on Facebook and Twitter we're at @daily_Thetha, on Instagram ke @dailythetha_SABC1 uskale go hashtag Daily Thetha so we're on the same page on the same topic.
And asibingelele endlini namhlanje sanibonani la endlini sanibonani asiqale kumina ke sifuna ukwazi ukuthi ngendlela odla ngayo ucabanga ukuthi you are what you eat or cha uyaphika nje lokho asiqale la kuma brother ubani igama and usitshele ukuthi are you what you eat?
Yes, sanibonani igama lami ngusibusisi Masuku.
Yes buza
for microphone papa.
Okay. So mina like I think ukuthi I am what I eat ne. So equation ukuthi I do exercise ne since very statement city exercise is the best thing to our body.
Yeah.
So since kunjalo vele ngiya exercise.
What do you eat?
Yeah.
Ngila junk food. I do eat junk
so
food.
You eat junk food?
No, I'm not junk food. Ngiyako vele ngikubuza vele yabona. I do eat junk food then ngile health food ama veg kanjalo vele yabona. So like as ngiya exercise vele. Angisho yazi ukuthi exercise expect ukuthi ugain umzimba vele. Mina ngiskinny and since ngiskinny so angain nix vele.
Serious?
Serious.
Ngempela.
Okay, like you now I'm so sorry again. Papa, I need to ask you a question. Rogoje kamagobo we grew up eating pap, mtogo in the morning and then some of us batla no market too much starch. Why uja papekan and bagolo batla I godisitse mos papa.
Ukhule ngayo lento now so dala so qala usutshela ukuthi manje so udla
lokho vegetables. Ngoribotse wena go rujang.
Na kija everything like most probably I on exercising and since kija like everything I don't feel myself growing. I don't see any difference and I still love myself.
So do you think gore health is a myth? It's just all about fancy lifestyle, the heavy selling gore they don't adire ami rona because we've been eating the papa le magwe.
I believe gore the meantime unana uja health is that's the time gain weight because you're happy about what you eat.
Okay. Interesting.
Kahle mfethu usabukela i-Daily Thetha no-SABC 1 Mzansi for sure and namhlanje sikhuluma about indlela esidla ngayo ukuthi are we what we eat or kwenzeka nje ukuthi udle noma yini but kuya ngomzimba wakho ukuthi umzimba wakho unjani nanokuthi sibheke indlela esidla ngakhona as well. There's uPalisa was strugglisha kakhulu eqaleni ukuthi umzimba wakhe engawuthandi ngendlela obuyiyona and what decided you know what let me take that major step and make sure that I eat accordingly.
It's not easy.
No, it's not. Definitely not.
Lebitso la ka ke Palesa Tawana. Ha ne ke hola ke hotse ke ja borotho haholo le di chips ke tsona ntho tse ke di ja haholo le di Russian ne ke rata nama ha fela ntho e kene ka ra lefura ne ke ja ne ke sa kgathalle hore ke jang ha ke lapile ne ke ja no sa kgathalletse hore ke eng e teng ka tlung hona tjenana ntho tse ke di jang lettuce teng ke ja cucumber ke ja avocado nama e ke jang ke e light e sena mafura a mangata ha ebe ena le mafura ka nnete wa itlwella ha o itshwara ntho entseng hore ke tswele pele ka ho ja tjena ka hore mmele wa ka o la tlwaela le sometimes ha ke khutla ho junk mmele ha o dumellane le tsona ke tshintshile hobane ne ke batla ho ikutlwa hantle bophelong ha se ha kalori ine le health mara ne ke batla ho ikutlwa hantle ke nana gore batho ba bangata ba tseba ntho ba e jang empa ba kgathalle kapo ha ba batle ho tseba hore ba jang hobane a ke re batho ba re ignorance is bliss so ha batho ba lapile fela ba kumetsa bona ha ba kgathalle ba jang ba tla bona fela monono so ifihlela ne ke sa realize hore ho na le di-calories tse ngata hakalo ka hara jwala hape le di-sodas tswekere ka mono kore e ngata haholo so elare ha ke di tlohella ne ke la bona hore ha di a nlokela hobane mmele wa ka o la fokotseha hanyane jwale ke a bona hore tswekere e ngata ha e sa process ka mmeleng e fetoha e ba mafura jwale ke mo monono o qalang ka teng batho ba nahana hore dijo tse healthy di expensive empa ke ntho tse ba inahanelang tsona motho ha so fihli a thola moroho ka ga shopo le 50 rand moroho ke 10 rand jwale wena o tlo tlohella moroho wa 10 rand o tsamaye o ye restaurant mo lo reka bega ka 45 rand ka gore batho ha ba nahane dihwete ke bo 6 rand ha o nahana le ka nako e dinkang ho di pheya dijo tse healthy ha e telle hakalo o ka se ntse go tlo pheya tlhapi for hora kaofela tlhapi ha tshwara mollo ya butswa moroho le ona ke le kgapetla le ya butswa hona tjena batho ba itimang dijo ba try ho lose weight ke batho ba senang information hore losing weight e sebetsa jwang ho itima dijo hangata ha o tlo sebetsa bana ha o ja e tlo khutla hape o tshwantse o tsebe hore wena dijo tse o di jang e betse kae o kgethe di-portion tse nyane hore weight loss ya hao e tsebe o tsamaya hantle hobane ha o ka itima dijo o tlo khutla o tsona hape o je ba ke yo diet e o ntsono na o feta di-tips tse nka fang batho hore ba phele bophelo bo healthy ke hore ba qale ka dijo tse colorful ba shebe color dijong the more color you have dijong tsa hao ke teng mo o nang di-vitamin tse ngata le teng ha o so bona hore okay o ja lettuce ka tamati o ska ba o so nka mohlohlo na o tlatsa plate o re okay ke dijo tse healthy ke dijo tse ngata a ela ntse tse healthy tshwantse o no shebe di-portion tsa hao le hore o se ka wa tswa tseleng o nno ithabisa hanyane maybe ka bo Saturday o je ha ke tsebe wingnyana o iqopetse ka ra hot sauce koro ho nno ithabise o ska bo sorry khalo o ja magapetla le ditamati wena o kgathetse o nno ithabise hanyane o re o tsebo tswela pele hantle
le kwa retšega ke palesa tawana o leng gore re botse ka mkgolong gore o decidile go change ka mkgwa tša ntšho tša gae ka gona and a be le a very healthy lifestyle e a incorporate ka modijong tša gae ke picking us up a couple of things tša a boletseng ka tšona gore your food needs to have a bit of color actually go ja healthy go cheaper and ke a tseba gore mo re leng gane re Tumelo ka re go expensive re bona lettuce mola ya re intimidate mazambane ale o ka re a re loketse but we have Palisa of course in studio gore a re botse ena gore how does she do it ra amogela Palisa
thank you
welcome so a re bolela about taba ya gore go ja healthy go affordable batho ba ntšhi maybe ba ka o lwantsha ba re no man a go expensive go ja healthy because ba nagana maybe ke di-sermons to dijeng you know all these fancy things tše ba di bonang ka di-recipe mpokong but we know it's actually quite cheaper
it is actually because when you buy like let's say takeaways you pay more because you're going to get a meal ka bo 70 rand I mean. And then if o reka let's say le box la fish o reka le lettuce packet le ditamati le di carrots on the side on ka ba le di meals tsa beke probably and then if we spend 70 rand every day it's going to cost you
but before Palisa bowungadli kanje how about ama cravings look namhlanje nami ngikhalela inhloko ngikhalela this how do you fight that or whatever that you used to eat or amagwinya or neacha or isiphatlo but how do you fight the craving now
ignore it keep yourself busy if ubona hore no che ke batla magwinya like magwinya drink some water and see how you feel after that.
How easy is that?
Is it easy, Palisa?
Yeah, because sometimes you're not hungry, you're just thirsty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. But another thing, because sometimes it's just because we're bored and you're going to keep her busy. So, all ability TV or maybe you don't have anything to do, you just keep eating and nibbling.
And also, Mocha Pegala to me is that how easy for you if you share an abazal, not when you are on your own, because I saw like she's on her own, she can discipline herself. But at home they say, hey, it's funai car. How easy is that, Mox's Ministry?
It's not easy because hakina le family le bona ba batla stew sena le ditapole le rice le papa and nna ke nna yo ke batla lettuce so I can cook so I make them food and then ke etsa ka lena on the side.
Okay.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
For your family how?
Quite costly though.
Interesting.
It's not.
I really call her bona ba reng. Hello caller, amogela mo daily Thetha. Joe?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you, Papa?
Yes, Joe Manzana. I'm calling you from Freedom Park. Ne?
Hi Joe, ra amogela.
Ana khetha swinene. These things, South Africa most alakutavazela ku va hambana swakudya self-stratini because it's very, very dangerous that thing. Most loko mi kha mi cheka ku na vuvabyi bya machukele, swi va vangela machukele, sugar diabetes, something like that. So you see this coursework is it take away from the street. It's like the pizza, those things. Balakala for natural food. We don't go straight for the natural food. Understand? And we don't drink enough water. We end up like getting sick. We must in that way, must understand. So please, guys, South Africa, let us try to eat natural food, raw, vegetable, just something like that. It's not like keep back healthy. I'm carrying my sister.
But then Joe, if moto o re no mara go le ka dipapa man, we've been eating molacha in the morning, mtogo, papa busihu. Why now are we raising these issues? You know?
Life is changing. Like we're working now. Understand? So you deserve to buy what you want on the street. So which is not the right, sisters. Understand? So like it does some jealousy. Like papa, it's something bringing energy. Like all over better life in that way, my sister. Understand?
Interesting.
Yeah, so
thank you so much, Joe. Joe for calling, giving us tips here health. A lot of water, which we don't do.
Ngempela usabukela idaily chat on SABC Mzansi for sure. And nasibuya futhi besibheka nokudla esikudlayo nesikuthengayo. Lokho esithi ku health, ukuthi ku health ngempela yini noma sidlala ngathi nanokuthi kulebulwa kanjani ukudla ukuze ubone ukuthi lokho ku right, I can have this, I cannot have this. This is daily chat on SABC Mzansi for sure.
When I eat, I consider the health of the food because, like, because some food are correct for me, health, physio.
I do consider the health impacts because we have to look for isn't that will make you healthy. You have to eat food with less fats in order to, at a later stage, I'm going to tell you some problems like with heart problems because you're eating a lot of bad food.
On the health note, I don't. Are you considering the healthy habit when I eat?
No. I cannot go check out I can tell us something.
In the long run, it turns out to go to good ugenza uphile the way ungakhona. So obviously I have to eat healthy and so on.
In my household, we mostly our diet is vegetables and less meat. So that's quite strictly.
I'm forced to eat takeaways, so sometimes I don't have a choice to choose what I have to eat.
You're still watching Daily Thetha on SABC 1, Mzansi for sure. That's about this, the program where the youth are taking charge and we're taking charge of our lifestyles and of course our bodies, and we want to be healthy. That's why we share all the necessary questions. Can I still eat after 10 p.m.? Can I still eat papa, 3 times a day? We actually have our guests, they'll answer them. But for now though, you can always call us on 011 339 1315 and get Benjamin from Pretoria on the line. Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning. How are you and your viewers?
I'm well, thanks. How are you, Pap?
I'm very well, thanks. I just want to make 4 brief comments, and I'll make it very brief. Number one, it's far healthier, or it's far cheaper to eat healthy than to eat junk. And the question is, how much does it cost to drink a glass of water compared to drinking a glass of soft drink?
Right.
So, and then number 2, what you eat is as important as when you eat and what time you eat and what you do after eating. Because if you eat pap and mohudo at 8 p.m. and you sit and you watch TV and you sleep, that is equal to poison.
Really? What happens in your system, briefly, Benjamin? What happens to your body?
Because, you see, when you eat a lot of fats and it goes into your body, it becomes cholesterol, which therefore blocks your veins from your blood being pumped very well. So your heart begins to work extra harder than it's supposed to work to pump blood into your system. So eventually, you start having high blood pressure and other effects because of the time you eat and then your stomach becomes bigger because of the fat and then the cholesterol.
Wow.
So when you eat
Yeah.
a lot of carbohydrates, it's supposed to burn to give you energy to work.
Sure.
That is why it's advisable to eat carbohydrates during the day.
Oh,
and
I was about to ask that.
maximum by 5 p.m. you're supposed to finish eating your heavy diet
Okay.
so it can burn and it will not turn to cholesterol.
All right, Benjamin, thank you. I know you promised us 4 points,
Yeah,
but we
but-
need to give the other 2 points to our guest. Exactly
Yeah.
what is happening, because you're actually mentioning very, very interesting points
Exactly.
about what happens to your body.
And njengoba sishilo ke Facebook as well, now sifuna umbono wakho njengoba Benjamin sifonele nawo ngaya Facebook Debunking_Thetha on Facebook na ku Twitter sizothi umbono yakhe ithini. Before nje si-introduce ama guests wethu there's a comment coming from Unati Rudbom oti, I eat everything and I love myself the way I am. Why should I go for fancy food before because all this food goes to the same place?
Yes, like, yeah, I know, key point and a half, but you know what, we have our experts here to actually tell us if that's a myth or it's true. Or sponsor Sipolani Kiabono, you're laughing there. Definitely not agreeing. Of course, you are a dietitian, and we're also joined by Dr. Sandeep Brood. Of course, you are an endocrinologist. Thank you so much for your time. Or sponsor, agree or not?
I agree. Ale part A1 towards the end. For whatever region, you need the system, the same pathway, the same system. But in Turkey, disagree the type of food not having any influence on you. Earlier on, we keep on mentioning why pap. You know, people have been eating pap all these years. But the difference here is that in earlier days, nabaja papa in combination with mirojo, but also nabali busy, bali active, you know. But nowadays, what is happening is youth arena, they are not physically active. Baja the wrong kind of food, and the wrong kind of food highly processed. Highly processed ngata. And later on, I hope how do you understand the labels? So that's basically it. But also the portion, you know, portion control, and Kerata Uspalesa touched on it. And usually I make an easy example where you can actually use matsoho akao to measure what you put on your plate. Starch is never wrong. Carbohydrates are not wrong, but the type of carbohydrates that you have.
Okay.
So we promote highly fiber-containing foods or starches. In terms of digestion, but also the control.
Okay, our sponsor, I have to go to Dr. Sandeep. I just want to find out how important is the labeling of food? And if I go there and just buy whatever, why should I check the labeling of food?
So you got to first ask yourself, what is food and why do we eat?
Right.
If you look at all these young people here, a lot of the information that they get about what to eat is driven by what they see on TV, Facebook, social media, advertisements on billboards. These things are feeding you information what you think you should be eating. But remember, that's marketing. So if you see a soft drink advertisement of a guy and a girl kissing and there's a soft drink somewhere in the middle of it, what does that mean? And you think it's cool, so you want to eat it.
Right.
But eating is supposed to be about purpose, right? You have a body to do work in the world. You guys are young, you want to go study, you want to go into university and all of that stuff. You need this body to function. So when you're eating something, you got to ask the question, what am I eating this for? It's to keep your body healthy so you can do your work in the world. Now when you ask that question, you start looking at what is healthy, all right? Are you eating food? Are you eating food-like products, right? So mostly I have a general rule. I say, if it comes from a factory or it has an advertisement, try and avoid putting it in your mouth.
Sure.
You should eat real food. Before the ships came to Africa, what were we eating? You know, there was meat.
Food,
It was real, not organic. It was real food. Now we've labeled real food organic food. You see what I'm saying?
So much to undo and
So,
unlearn.
I mean, when you look at your body in the mirror, what are you looking at? Flesh and bone. 60% of it is water. There's carbon, there's hydrogen, there's iron, there's calcium. So your body is actually made, the physical body is made of the food of the earth.
That's interesting.
What about people who says, I come from a family where there's no one who has a big bone in the family, so I can eat anything. Like, how safe is that? Just because I'm size 28, 30, I'm not even worried about me getting some weight or having some difficult diseases.
Yeah. So if I just answer this one line on your previous question, the labeling of food-like products is very important. They need to be honest about what's in there. And maybe we can get into that in a second. So in terms of being big bone and I can do what I want, it's not true. Look, what we have to accept is, once again, there's a lot of advertising of perceptions of what looks normal, right? We are heterogeneous variety. All of us are in different shapes, forms, and sizes. The most important thing is that you must feel healthy. You must be healthy. So you got to eat for health, not for looks in a mirror. That's important. Yes, being overweight and obese is bad for you, but at the same token, being underweight and undernourished is bad for you too. So the sense must be, there was a gentleman when we started the show who was talking about he eats a lot, but he's not putting on weight, you know? I mean, I'm a lean guy. I'm 39 years old and I'm pretty lean. I don't mind that. I feel good most of the day. I'm energetic. I wake up early. We can work productively. We should never be bored, you know? So I think it's about examining our relationship as young people with food for a purpose.
Let me ask, when I was sponsor, you're a dietitian. And I think amongst women, especially, you know, but this word area abusing your diet. I think diet. Yeah, diet. But is dieting really who lose weight, or is a diet a lifestyle? It's about what you eat every day, not necessarily for just a short time, lose weight, but what you apply from morning till evening.
Yes, as a dietitian, I get to avoid the word diet because in any misconceptions, it's healthy eating.
Okay.
You know, we talk of healthy eating and you changing your behavior and adopt healthy eating, having healthy meal basically on your plate. Dieting in any myth in a sense that, but they abuse it by engaging or adopting different diets still in the televisioning. And I guess it boils back to how the way diet has been presented to us all these years. Because diet has been sold to us as hoja, a cabbage soup diet, hoja meals what beetroot fela, hona no hona ni di shakes, so diet. So when coming to healthy eating and healthy meal being part of your lifestyle, the question is you know, that's the question. So a healthy meal, nine different kinds of food, variety of foods.
Like colors, like
the colors.
Yes,
there's value actually to the colors. You know, the nutrients the colors. But those colors, they give us different vitamins, different minerals, the protein. So there's value to making sure our plate how how unani colors.
Our sponsor sazoqhubeka nawe as well. If usekhaya as well, now so easy. Daily_Thetha on Facebook, now go Twitter, give us a call on 011-339-1315. There's something from Usihlenzi Mande. Uti food is food. It just depends on how much you consume. Too much of everything is not healthy or good for your health. That's from Usihlenzi Mande. So I'm going to tell you chat on this episode Mzansi for sure. Sabukeli Daily Thetha on SABC Mzansi for sure. Namhlanje sikhuluma about ukudla esikudlayo ukuthi kuyikhona yini nanokuthi kunakho nomthelela indlela elindlapha esisibukana ngayo nanokuthi uma ukuthi umzimba wakho ufuna ukunakela ngendlela kuyona yona iziphi indlela omele uzenze. But ke namhlanje satha nama comments wakho nama Facebook comments nama fonele futhi ku 011-339-1315 siza ukuthi umbono wakhe ekhaya uthini mhlawumbe nombono ohlukile kulento esikhuluma ngayo njenga namhlanje. And I believe we have a caller from Mpumalanga. Lebo from Mpumalanga.
Hello.
Kunjani sis?
Ngiyaphila.
Ninjani ilanga eMpumalanga?
Yo, ngiyashisa.
Ariyo.
Ithi i-comment yakho i-question esihloko salamhlanje.
Oh, okay. Namuhla I would like to speak ngale ya Palisa like ukuthi eating healthy is much cheaper.
Yeah. Kanjani?
I mean, when you're buying tomato, it doesn't matter ukuthi tomato yakho uyithenga Woolworths or in the market. So maybe people are confusing themselves with I have to buy a Woolworths. Yes, and it can feel like maybe a Woolworths is expensive, maybe but I mean at the market, a tomato is a tomato. I this one is from Woolworths or this one is from Gopi.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is people are confusing themselves with losing weight and being healthy.
Yeah.
You can lose weight but still not being healthy.
When I see when and now ngomunye abantu ababengadli healthy before osudla healthy manje umehluko uyawubona?
Yes, mina umehluko ngiyabona ngoba the other thing I also exercise.
Okay.
I exercise a lot. I eat healthy. Sometimes eat junk food is not all we get like all together.
Oh yes.
In a week or you can eat it once. and you must make sure that you exercise.
Oh, so that you can sweat it off, ne?
Yes, yes. You can eat junk. If you feel like what's namuhla ngifuna papa and mkhodi, yes, you can eat that. Or makuyinya, yes, you can eat that. But after, then you must know what's all. Going to 1, 2, 3, then I must do something else. You must also exercise. So exercising is also best. You eat healthy and you exercise a lot. That's it. It's not even a lot.
Okay.
You can exercise maybe twice or thrice a week. It's okay.
Okay, siyabonga kakhulu sis ube nosuku oluhle ne?
Thank you so much,
Thank
Lebo. Ralebogage for the points, Chagago. Well, right now, though, in studio, we're joined by, of course, but while we're more about Roja Healthy, we're joined by Zinhle Nchikila, Liena Dineo Moloi. Hello, ladies. Welcome. I think for Wena, Dino, what's very interesting, when you want to gain the weight. So you're struggling to put on weight. And these are nice life problems. Because all about now we're trying. Why do you want to put on the weight?
Okay, it's not good. I want to put on weight. No.
Okay.
It's just good. No mangidla. I eat maybe 7 ngelanga.
What kind of food do you eat?
7?
Oh
my goodness. Every minute, like, fanele kuhlale kunokudla.
Sure. Ujaing?
Anything. Ngilethela yona noma ufika unokudla mzala sidle. Like ngihamba kanjalo. Like
why ucabanga ukuthi kwenzakalani? Is because lapho uqhamuka from a family where vele akekho umuntu omkhulu ekhaya, or you were born like this? What's the story? Because I believe ngendlela ngibona ngakhona ngathi umuntu odla kakhulu mawuthi 7 angifiki nakufome. Mawubheka yini edala lokho ukuthi mhlawumbe ungagain weight?
Okay, ekhaya akekho omncane.
Okay.
Ne? Akekho omncane ekhaya. I think ukuthi angigain weight ngoba mangidla big portions.
Okay.
Like I'm eating small portions and there's some green teas there, there's some boiling water there. But ukudla kona angikhethi ngiyakuthanda ngengishamanga kumnandi.
Sure. Interesting. Since you were like, sure, you want to put on weight, and when you actually had to lose 50 kgs, take me through journey or realize you have to actually eat healthy.
It was a tough one. It was a tough one. Whenever I eat, you can, you know those rolls when they say there's a 10K or 20K you must gain in a month?
Yeah.
I can do that in a week.
Sure.
Immediately. Immediately. My body is so, it's a good thing that I eat according to my blood type right now. Yeah. And I mean, that's how I was able to shed off the weight. And because before I did not know. Because we grew up knowing that losing diet, as Usisebeshilo, breast, dried breast, and green salad, and water is all.
Yeah.
And then I had to find ways to change that it is not what you eat, but it's how you eat it. You can eat all the foods, but how do you eat it? How do you prepare the food?
That's
what types of food do you eat?
Yeah.
Chicken does not like my body. Chicken causes weight gain according to my body, but lamb loves me. But you would be thinking lamb is fatty and whatever, but it's against me. Banana or...
But the issue look ukudla health is expensive. Let's look at from your point. Now you have certain food that you don't eat, but there's privileges of choosing what to eat and what not to eat. So is it easy, maso uzmela so weta or sumdala, or anyone can just choose what to healthy?
Well, my household, I've changed my whole household. So I found 2 pots were too expensive and too time consuming for me. So my household and my kids, I didn't want my kids to be mocked and to go through everything that I went through. My primary and high school times were not pleasant because I was always the biggest in the crowd, biggest in the sport. And I mean, my mother will not always be there to fight my battles for me. So you know what I mean? You shame and that causes, I mean, confidence issues to kids.
Absolutely.
And a whole lot of stuff. So,
interesting.
yeah.
I go, Dr. Rida. I wanted to ask you, Dr. Sandeep, that Zinhle spoke about, you know, how she knows her blood type and she knows her body. And, you know, some people also talk about a slow metabolism and a fast metabolism. It's on, don't worry. So I wanted to know, how do you know whether you have a fast or slow metabolism and your blood type, and how can you cater for your body type and what you eat?
Yeah, look, I think we must be a little bit cautious about classifying diets the way the blood type does. I think common to any healthy diet is a reduction in bad carbohydrates. all right? So these are your processed sugars, soft drinks, juices, chips, those kinds of things.
Okay.
Usually when you cut those kinds of things out, you tend to lose weight. And then there's individual variances in tolerance. So some people have a gut intolerance to certain proteins. It's just you assessing it. You must assess your relationship with food. I wouldn't propagate in young people the idea that there are certain diets that exist on the earth and you must try and figure out which one to follow. I think you must have a considerate, thoughtful, logical relationship with food. Your second question about metabolism, right? Unless you have a hormonal problem that increases your metabolism or decreases your metabolism, generally everyone has a basal metabolic rate which is average for their body, you know. Of course, exercising regularly, having a good sleep cycle, eating the correct food keeps your metabolism stable. If you are sedentary, you know, if you go to the 7 deadly sins, it's sloth, the sin that needs little effort, right? If you're sitting around, your metabolism is not going to be high, right? So when we talk about metabolism, metabolism simply refers to how your body processes energy, all right? So if you have an overactive thyroid gland, which is a disease, you're going to metabolize very fast and you're going to lose weight very rapidly, okay? If you have an underactive thyroid, for example, you're going to gain weight because the hormones there to increase your metabolisms are low, right? So under those extreme conditions, you need to be seen by a doctor, tested. If you treat that condition well, ultimately it's still up to your interaction with food and your activity in the world.
Interesting.
So that's, you must just be logical about it.
Daily Thetha on SABC 1 Mzansi for sure, and start nama-calls wakho 011-339-1315 sikhuluma about indlela ukuluza iweight kwabanye abantu kubasebenzelayo and abanye abasebenzele as well nanokudla okudlayo ukuthi kunomthelela yini. Abanye abantu bacabanga ukuthi mhlawumbe mangase kuthiwa ngiyajima nje, mangijima ijim yona ingacontribute kangakanani ukuthi mhlawumbe ngibe healthy. Let's go to Lindiwe in KZN. Lindiwe,
yebo njani?
sikhona njani wena sisi?
Ngaphila.
Sikhona, khuluma.
Nginombuzo la o-director we-dietitian.
Yeah.
Ngibuza ukuthi ngihlala nomuntu one-diabetes type 1. So kwama-diet every time engipheka ngiphethe isitashi ngibona loyo tashi ukuthi akumele isitashi akumele adle kahle yini ekumele ngiyenze uma ngimphekela ukudla.
Okay, cool. Our sponsor, I think the question is going straight to Guti. If we have on type 1 diabetes, which is a very genetic, I think, and what must she cook for the child? Because sometimes she feels guilty after as a peggy, maybe it's not the right food for that person.
Okay. Firstly, before is it on?
Yes, it
okay. Kuthi abantu ba understand ukuthi type 1 diabetes kwenzakalani emzimbeni. Kusho ukuthi i-hormone ibizwa i-insulin that is produced by i-pancreas ayisebenzi kahle emzimbeni. So mawudla ukudla, especially your carbohydrates, after being broken down, they end up being glucose, and glucose is what you use in your body to generate the energy. But now with insulin not working and being a type 1, so the injection you get replaces, it's more like an insulin. So the kind of food you would prepare as a mother, as she's asking, will be ukudla that one raise sugar levels zomntwana zibe high. And I will also start to repeat, Guti, when you talk of carbohydrates, it's not only starches. Earlier on, we spoke about sugar-containing products. And sugar-containing products will be your fizzy drinks. But beyond fizzy drinks, we have condiments, you know, sauces that have hidden sugar. Like uthola umama uzothi uphekela umntwana ama vegetables, which is a good thing. And what the mother should avoid doing is adding additional sauces in those vegetables and even additional fat, because those sauces, they will then disturb how that insulin injection gets to take up the glucose for it to be absorbed, you know. And another thing, umama, the spacing is quite important. Usually you have doctors that will tell you the type of insulin, even dietitians, the type of insulin ewithathayo, then they will then say the timing of ukudla kwakho kuso, you know. They tell you within 30 minutes you must have this portion. And it's usually important that umama to see a dietitian so that then they can space immediately throughout the day. And people usually will say if you eat 5 times a day is too much. It's not about too much. It's how much of it you're spacing throughout the day so that sugar gets released slowly into the system and to balance off the glucose level.
Thank you so much, sponsor. We have to go for a short break. So we can eat healthy. And we're still talking about, of course, healthy eating lifestyles and more. Liberty Daily Thetha will be right back. O lebeletse Daily Thetha gone mo gae mo SABC 1 Mzansi for sure le khone le re bolela about healthy eating rather, and we just go dispel some of the misconceptions tse leng gore na le tsona with regards to for diet go ja healthy, but ba ba nako ya go ja, but ba no, I can eat whatever I want as long as I work it off later. Those are some of the myths tse leng gore I guess of course today ba re botsa ka tsona, ba ruta mo ka tsona, so we can unlearn some of the things tse leng gore di bona of course in marketing and on TV and in newspapers gore o tsebe what's important and what's not. Mara still encourage you gore on our social media platforms, Twitter and Facebook. We're still at daily_Thetha, and Instagram, let's about Daily Thetha_SABC1, and we hashtag Daily Thetha. But if you're going to phone live in studio, we're still available. You can call us live on 011 339 1315. And Gagusha Gore Tammy, all the way from KZN, is on the line. Sawubona Tammy.
Hello,
Unjani bab? Namnyaphila.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Hello.
Buza buti.
I'm not sure if a doctor or a dietitian is on answer. I don't eat red meat at all.
Okay.
I don't eat junk food. I eat soya and vegetables.
Okay.
But still, I'm actually not that I'm fat, but I have issues cool about that. I don't drink cold drink. I only drink juice in a month, pen.
Okay.
And soya stuff.
And what kind of juice do you drink? Not 100%, or the juice selling deconcentrated?
Okay, I mix it when it comes to juices.
Okay, all right.
So unenkia umkhaba?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And I think I think it's more than the normal one.
All right, Arubuse dietitian, thank you so much, Tammy, for putting your help.
Thanks, Butami. Bengifuna ukubuza Butami ukuthi uyaphuza na? Yeah, ubiya. Because uButami, what he's presenting to us, uphuza amanzi, but uphuza juice. That's number one problem there. Because usually 100% juice is perfect. Yeah? Remember, in one glass of juice, how many sugar fruits do you put in? Can you get from each glass of juice? Yes, easy. And it boils back to the amount of sugar you need as a person in a day. The World Health Organization, and just for healthy eating, you need about 6 to 12 teaspoons. But usually on the safe side, we say on average, you need to have 6 teaspoons a day of sugar. So now, ubutami, upuzi, juice already from that glass of juice, utwala more than 6 teaspoons a day. And ubutami also, utwala gutu yapuzi tea exane, ufaga 3 teaspoons of sugar. What abantu abaninzi bangayazi, and even the youth, because the youth on weekends they go out but baphuza amasayida no tshwala. There is sugar in the alcoholic drinks, in your ciders you do have sugar. Even in the alcohol you do have sugar. And also what I wanted to highlight, people say, but on the label it doesn't show sugar. It doesn't have to show sugar. Tswekere nako ngakere itse batho ba science rane ubisa tswekere ka mabitsa mane. But just for people who are be educated. Go lebella label ya dijo, or even ya a drink or any condiment we berekisang. The red flag tse di bontshang gore ntho ena ni tswekere besides having sugar ke dilo tsa tshwana le dextrose, if ntho is something called dextrose, or even lactose, or even fructose, so we can juicing ke language ya science, but it's more of now people being educated. Be aware, live with time. So for me, I would encourage him to reduce the sugar, the juice, and drink more of water, and try to engage in balance the physical exercise.
I was going to ask as well something that you'll find that more people are going lenda by Yama zero ban. What zero? What does that
zero
mean?
Soft drinks,
Well, so problem is those zeros ban they replace tswekere kari artificial sweeteners. So the artificial sweeteners they mimic kamukho tswekere metabolize one ka teng mo meleng. So the more o nwa dilo tseo, and also lead a healthy lifestyle, they also don't necessarily do justice to levels that tswekere have. That's number one. Number two, go na le science tse di etsiweng about the effect ya di sweeteners being carcinogenic carcinogenic in terms of cancer forming, you know. When I need the research, so I can go by the visa, the drinks itself, but Baba have a reducer, but have a reducer the tukir. But other dilotin that are told to be natural, like with stevia.
Okay.
Which I have a concern.
Usabukele Daily Thetha on SABC Mzansi for sure. At home now mafuna ukuphawula ngosihloko esikhuluma ngaso namhlanje sifonela noma uya ku Facebook na ku Twitter daily_Thetha on Facebook na ku Twitter daily_Thetha_SABC1 on Instagram.
Well, if you're joining, you've missed out on a very educational show. Look about healthy living and healthy eating. Daily Thetha, of course, that's about SABC1 Mzansi for sure. And of course, the experts more about what are the myths we need to look out for, especially maybe uja healthy or later. On in life. And I think it's important to engage or some of the myths have come across, maybe from the parents, maybe from Koskolo or even advertising. Go to Daily Thetha _SABC1. We actually have a social media.
Yes, we have
question
something
or comment?
from Umanele Sakile uthi mfisa ukwazi ukuthi nje ukuthi mhlambe ikuphi ukudla odokotela abakubona njengokudla kubalekile ukugcina umzimba yethu iphilile. So he's asking if what kind of food that I need to eat so that I can have a healthy body, doctor.
It's on talk.
So I think we've spoken about it and everyone's been alluding to it. Eat real food in the proportions that are necessary to maintain your health. I think we must try and avoid all these processed things we're eating. We're talking about labeling, for example. When you have a can of soft drink, how much of sugar is in there? Does anyone know? We said the World Health Organization recommends for health 6 teaspoons of added sugar. You don't have to have those 6 teaspoons. You can have less than that, right? So they're recommending the limit. One can has a minimum of 8 teaspoons.
Sure.
Now, food is information you put into your body, and that information has an effect. So if you put too much sugar, what's going to happen? It's a law of conservation of energy you've learned in physics in school. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It gets converted from one form to another. So all this extra sugar you're going to store around the waist. And that's what they were talking about, that it causes abnormalities of your cholesterol later. You get high blood pressure. With the ladies, it can cause hormonal problems, fertility problems later as well. So you see, when you're contacting food, you must always ask yourself, what is that purpose? Are you just satisfying the tongue, or are you eating for health? It mustn't be about perception only. So healthy food is about eating real food, in answer to your question, which comes from the ground, really. And maybe that's the conversation that young people need to start having, is farming, where we're getting our food, the cost of food. Youth can drive that whole process now, rather than just listening to advertising about food, which is misinformation.
I know that you are also popular on social media, also encouraging healthy, eating and a healthy lifestyle under the hashtag Team Khlasela. Tell me more about that and what your advice is to, young people, anybody on Yakango Khlasela Mafuta.
I think it's my point is trying to put the message across to our people who have less knowledge of the food and who won't put it in the dietitian form of, because they won't identify and thinking you need to afford a dietitian. I'm living proof of eating healthily or changing lifestyle. So I'm the person that they can relate to. So whatever challenges that I go through, they probably go through. And I open a platform of, let's discuss. So what were your challenges in the past week?
Team Khlasela, ayinanto yokwenza with the product le Khlasela Mafuta.
No, not at all.
Not like what you're saying.
No, not at all.
Okay,
no,
I just wanted to
it's team attack. We are attacking, be it weight gaining, weight loss, we are building muscle. It's not all about, it's healthy living. And the fact that you must just know that you can't just go to gym and not exercise or go or eat everything because you're gonna gym. It's 80-20. So it doesn't work. Don't think you'll be eating everything and then because I'm gonna run.
And I have to say it's gaining momentum even on social media. It is.
And Sispon, so just a closing comment before Sambe Wena.
Mina ngithanda some of the initiatives abantu basenzayo like ubusisihle. Thank you so much, because you want the message to be put across by people that the youth can identify with. And I was saying, Upalesa, where are you coming from? Upalesa, they are champions. But the closing message is the youth future yet. I think they've had it all the time. So as the future, we need a productive and economic viable, future, which is in you. So by starting taking care of yourselves, leading healthy lifestyles, that's it. You're kickstarting a healthy life and longevity in a way, in more of increasing your life expectancy or living longer. Yes. So we need a lot of champions already. They're here in the studio. So you need to go out and push a movement, healthy eating, and knowing that it's not expensive. It can be part of your lifestyle, your daily lifestyle, and that is key. And exercising is not about going to the gym. Some people do pay for the gym. They don't even go there. You can do so many things. Even yes, they don't. In the community, engage, be active. You are our future.
That is so true. And Doc, we just want to come back, to you again. We also engaged with Palis about, the family unit. What would you advise, to someone who's saying, I want to eat healthy, I want to lead a healthy lifestyle, but I have, to cook for my mother and my father and the siblings. How do I ensure or encourage that the family unit also participates in this champion healthy lifestyle?
I think it's very important that we all become examples for ourselves first. You can't easily change other people, but when you change yourself and people see the benefit that it does for you, you're healthy, you're working productively, automatically people will ask questions. And when a person has a question, that's when you can educate them. You can't force feed people.
Right, and impose.
Yeah, and you're right, we need the correct role models. Unfortunately, today there's wrong role models everywhere, right? I mean, you see billboards with people with smart suits and alcoholic drinks and soft drinks, but that real picture is of overweight, obese patients, drunk patients with pancreatic problems. We don't see that. The industry tries to portray pictures of sexiness on the beach and cool music, and that's not true. And I'm asking the youth at the end of the day is examine everything independently, question it. That's very important.
Thank you.
Interesting. Thank you so much, Doc.
Nje usuvala your comment about the topic namhlanje and nangesimo nje okuwena as well. And the message ongayidrive kuthiwa abanye abantu abasafisa ukuthi babe nawo benjengawo kusasa.
To people who want to lead a healthy lifestyle, I think you should, if you can afford a dietitian, you should go see one. And if how horny, then it's mostly about how you feel inside. If you don't feel good after eating, then you should change what you eat. And if you feel good about it, then carry on. And if you feel like you are dying, you need to eat something, then research and find out what you can eat. Find out what kind of food you need.
Where can I research? Like Google, just Google.
Google helps, but the websites you need, don't just go to any like Wikipedia, because everybody just edits there. I usually go for, oh my goodness, it's this hospital website in London though. Yeah, I get it from there.
Okay. And this way you find more information about what to eat and how to eat. Because I think another thing important, we need to find a way, as Doc said, to rebrand healthy eating. I think it's seen as something is disastrous, it's a long dry and we want a shortcut, it's not fun. I mean, even for kids, parents are struggling to find creative ways to get them to eat their vegetables. We need to sort of rebrand. I think conversations like these, Tusha, to sort of make it seem like it's a cool thing, to eat healthy.
And celebrities wethu kumele aqale manje ama-billboards nezinto ezirayithi ne.
Very true.
That's a good point. Maybe billboards nesiphuzo esinoshukela omningi.
Your role model, But thank you so much, Doc, for your time. Thank you so much, Zinhle. Thank you for coming. Balisa, thank you so much for joining us. Lokhololeki, thank you for joining us, Kogai, and also participating in our conversation. Hopefully, in Nalowena, Letlabe, of course, leisure, of course, healthy, lenwa metsi, le fokocha, disukir.
Nakusasa futhi ungakhohlwa ukuthi siyaqhubeka khona la kwi-Daily Thetha SABC 1. So besikhuluma about ama-interns kakhulu ke kusasa. If womunye wabantu ama-interns lapho nosisi wakho nobhuti wakho, wanna find out exactly ukuthi kumele bakhokhele into engakanani ama-stipends wabo, nanokuthi yini ngempela elindeleke kuwena if you are an intern.
Kineti ra tseba gore bana ba bantshi ba leng gore ke di-intern, they're qualified but they're exploited in the corporate world. So go tseba gore tukele tsa gago ke eng, le go di-expectations tsa gago ke eng when you are an intern. Gore tseba gore it's more of skills transfer, but we'll be, of course, divulging all that information and more. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.